Hinepoupou is a well-known tupuna wahine for us here in Te Tauihu and actually across Te Moana o Raukawakawa, stretching out to Taranaki and then over to Kapiti. There are many different versions, different interpretations of the story, but the essence of each story stays the same. Here is one kōrero that I was taught growing up. So we have Hinepoupou, who lived in the North Island with her husband Manini Pounamu and his brother Te Hiki Pāroa. They lived on Kapiti Island at this time, and Hinepoupou woke up one morning and had realised that Manini and Te Hiki had left her, abandoned her and taken off. This made her, as you can imagine, sad, angry, all of those kinds of feelings. But she needed to think of a plan quickly. So she derived the plan to head home and get some revenge on her husband. In this particular story, Hinepoupou and Manini and Te Hiki had kuri on the island at the time, and Hinepoupou had planned to swim back to Rangitoto. She quickly realised that her kuri weren't going to be able to come with her. So then she prepared taku and started to do incantations and karakia, which then turned them to stone. And to this day, there are two kind of islands on the left side of Kapiti, and they are said to be her kuri that she turned to stone. So after she'd done this, she then began her journey back to Rangitoto. Did a karakia for safety. There's kōrero where she gathered kelp and hue or taha as flotation devices to help keep her afloat, and she started to swim. During her swim, as you can imagine, she got very tired, so she arrived to this rock island, and we call that place Te Toka Kōtuku. While she was resting, she realised how tired and exhausted that she was, and that she needed some help. So she knew that her tupuna, her kaitiaki, kai awaro, was in the rohe. So she started to karakia, to taku to kai awaro to come and assist her on her journey. Kai awaro came and they carried on back to Rangitoto. On Hinepoupou's arrival to Rangitoto, she met with her family and her father and explained what had happened to her, and they started planning their revenge on the two men. Hinepoupou's father prepared a fishing trip for Manini and Te Hiki, but it was a very special fishing trip, and the boat capsized and the two men ended up drowning. And so Hinepoupou and her whānau got their revenge in the end. Now that's a very specific story that I was taught. As I said, there's many interpretations of this kōrero, but they all stay the same. She was abandoned, mana wahine needed the strength to head home back to her people and her prowess in enacting her revenge against her husband.